Big breath in, look up, slowly come down, let shoulders, neck, head fall down to the ground. Walk your feet. Come back up, the head heavy, and look up again. Inhale and come down. Hands on the ground if you can. If not, just bend your knees, grab your elbows and rock side to side, right and left. Feel the heaviness dropping from your lower back down to the top of your head. And look up, fall back down. And slowly come back up, and very gently put your right hand on the left of your head. Look sideways. Your left hand is going to be slightly pulling in a diagonal angle and to really create some length into the side of your neck. We drop to the front and change sides. Left hand coming gently onto your right side of your head. The right hand is pulling the diagonal opposite direction. Drop to the front into our downwards facing dog position. Walking your feet again, loosening up the lower back muscles. We're going to come onto our toes, up and down, and drop our knees, coming into our child position. You're breathing slowly, releasing back, shoulders. With your inhale, I'm going to come onto all fours, stretch your left arm up the ceiling, drop it underneath you. You're going to create a 90-degree angle between your two shoulders. The front of your head is dropped onto the floor. Here, relax in your upper body. Come back up, right hand first, back onto all fours, change sides, right hand up the ceiling, crossing over onto the floor, the left hand come forward, the front of your head come back onto the floor. Breathe in, come back up and wave front and back with your inhale, up the ceiling and back. Inhale, look up and back, drop your lower back. Once again. Come into plank, walk your feet right and left, your knees can touch the ground slightly, and come into your downward facing dog position. Your left foot is going to come in between your hands, look front. Feel a nice stretch into your hip flexors, your quads. And here you're going to drop your knee, keep looking up, and pull up your right hand up the sky. Stretch slightly. To extend the stretch, put your opposite hand on the floor and do a nice curve to the opposite side. Should really feel it. Come back down, drop your foot. And put your elbow, if you can, on the floor. Breathe into your hip flexor. Feel like you can open up the hip, pushing your knee slightly outwards. And get yourself to a nice calf and hamstring stretch. Keep breathing. Slowly we're gonna come back into our downward facing dog position. And change feet, so your right foot comes in between your hands. Look in front of you on a nice diagonal side view position. And then come back up, look in front of you. Feel the stretch into your left hip flexors. Your hand comes up the ceiling to extend the stretch. We're gonna move into our right side with our right hand on the floor. Come back in front. Put our two elbows on the floor. The foot also come on the floor. Open the hip slightly on the right outward side if it feels good. Come back up. And we're gonna drop our hip down the floor to a nice cobra. Come down into a nice wave motion. Back up. And down again. We're gonna open our hip, nice width apart. Move your two hands in front of you into a nice diagonal. Come back into a lighter cobra position. Your right hand come up and your left. Try to make yourself tall and breathe with every one stretch. And rock side to side. Come back down. Hands on the floor, and again. A nice cobra stretch, drop your head. Come back down into child position with your hip open this time. Your knees open. Breathe into your lower back. And come back up. I'm going to sit down into a butterfly position. Go for a nice side stretch. Slightly look up at first and then look down. Coming to the front, change side. First look up. And look down. And to really loosen up different parts of your back and your neck. We're going to have a nice stretch towards the front. Breathing slowly. Come back up. Thanks everyone.